First reteaching. Do we need this?
It's for assist.
You can do that.
No, we don't need that.
She took a picture?
Yeah.
You can
Okay.
see, you're all good.
All right. So, first reteaching of this. Oh boy. Whoops. Okay. Slopes. I noticed from the quiz that a lot of y'all, a couple of y'all, weren't really doing too well on the slopes. A couple of y'all were misunderstanding it. A couple of y'all were putting y'all's x's over your y's instead of your y's over your x's, causing me to run after you in the wee hours of the evening time. Slope. Slope in general, again, is m, which is equal to rise over run, which is equal to the constant rate of change. Kids see this? Constant rate of change, which is equal to delta y over delta x, which is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, or y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2. This is the part right here that you are paying attention to. Please, pay attention. I cannot stress this enough. Pay attention. On this worksheet, and on my Google Classroom, I gave out probably like 4 worksheets on the Google Classroom, along with this. This is going to be this reteaching video that I'm going to put on Google Classroom. But y'all's quiz this Thursday, the re-quiz, you will be retaking. It will be the exact same thing. The exact same thing. Whew. So, numbers 1 through 4, you're finding the slope, all right? When I say label, I don't mean just write it out. I mean label. So if you have something like a negative 19, oh, and all of these are different, by the way. But I mean, if you need better reference, you can reference those videos that I made last week, dealing with the introduction of slope and then all of that, all right? I made about like 2 videos, but I split them up into about like 6 videos, 6 or 7 videos. So negative 19, negative 20, and you might have 11 and 3, okay? When I say label, label, okay? You have x1, y1, x2, y2, okay? x1, y1, x2, y2. That's simple, all right? And then just plug them in. Either if you start with the y2, you must start with the x2 on the bottom. If you start with the y1, you must start with the x1 on the bottom. So therefore, if you start with this y2, matter of fact, I'll do both, okay? Let's start y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, okay? Let's start with that, which is equal to which is equal to,
Oh, you want us to?
you have 3 minus, what? What is it? Negative 20, okay? What I also found, a couple of y'all were doing, okay? Y'all were forgetting a couple of y'all's negatives right here. Okay, y'all think, oh, because it's already being subtracted, I don't really have to put this negative right there. No, you need to. Please. Okay? Over 11 minus a negative 19. What happens when we're subtracting a negative? Cooper? Huh? Honda?
What?
What? Water?
What did you say?
What happens when we're subtracting a negative? Wasserman, help her out.
How you at it?
You're adding. It turns into a positive. What's 3 plus 20?
23.
3.
What is 11 plus 19?
30.
Okay? It's that simple. And you must simplify. But can you simplify this?
No.
23 over 30, it's plain and simple. That's it. You can't simplify it, all right? We already know about simplifying because I stated that in the videos. All right? What about if we start with y1? y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2. Right? If we're starting with these, that'll be a negative 20 minus 3. You have negative 19 minus 11. Okay? What's happening?
Wouldn't it be the same?
It would be the same.
It's negative.
Because what happens when you're subtracting a negative? I mean, well, when you subtract a negative, it turns into a positive. But what is this right here? Same sign, sum. Yes, same sign, sum. Okay? So therefore, negative 20 minus 3 is what? Huh?
Negative 23.
Negative 23 over negative 19 minus 11.
Negative 30.
Negative 30. Negative divided by a negative is a,
Positive.
there you go.
Oh.
Please. There's probably like 1 or 2 of y'all that I saw y'all leave it like this with the 2 negatives, 1 up top and 1 on the bottom. Yeah, it got marked wrong. Do not leave it like this. If you have a negative in the numerator spot and a negative in the denominator spot, come on. Just make it positive, okay? Any questions regarding slope? What's up?
What if one, number was negative?
What if one number was negative?
Yeah, say what if the top number was negative but the bottom number was positive?
Oh, if one was, then it's a negative.
Okay. But
Because negative times or negative divided by a positive is a negative. Or a positive divided by a negative is it's still a negative, okay?
Okay.
Cool? All right. Finding the slope of each line, 5 through 6. 5 through 6. Five through 6. Couple of y'all even got this one wrong. First off, slope is equal to m right here. Okay? Slope is equal to m. 5 and 6, you are given y equals mx plus b. Al, where's our m at in this formula? Where's the m at in this formula? Right there. Where's right there? What's it in between?
X and Y.
Well, yeah, it's in between the X and the equal sign. This right here. Okay? This is what I'm asking y'all to state right here. Okay? So, for example, if I were to say y is equal to a negative 1/5 x plus 1. Ms. Dunbar, what's our slope? Take your time. Need help? Cobb, help her out.
Negative 1/5.
Negative 1/5. M is equal to negative 1/5. Not trying to trick you. I'm not, okay? It's plain and simple. That's the answer. Okay? Y is equal to 2/3 x minus 4. Ms. Criado, what's our slope? There you go. Everybody good? Okay. That's 5 and 6. Find the slope of a parallel line. Parallel lines, what is the main definition of a parallel line when dealing with slopes? Is Wasserman the only one who knows this stuff? Miss Burns,
It means they'll never touch each other.
their parallel lines will never touch each other, which also means, what do they have? Oh, Cobb.
They're the same. No.
Same what?
Alright. Same angle.
Miss Criado.
The same slope.
Say it louder so everybody can hear you.
The same slope.
Parallel lines have the same slope, okay? Parallel lines